Trader Theo here. Welcome to episode 3 of the Traders News Brief, where we break down the key events shaping the markets for this week. On Monday, major banks in Australia and mainly in Europe, they will be closed. Therefore, we do expect low volatility, and especially if you're trading the indices, European indices, if you are trading the euro against the US dollar during the euro trading session, understand that the market might going to be affected. Only the volatility from the US dollar will impact the markets. On Tuesday, we won't have any significant news events, so we do expect all the trading sessions to go smooth. On Wednesday, June the 11th, things they're going to pick up, and in the US mainly, we will have the CPI Consumer Price Index. Now, we focus on the yearly one, and the forecast shows there's going to be a 0.2% increase, which means if the actual confirms the forecast and at the same time the market follows through, the US dollar will become a strong currency. Considering the technicals now, the euro against the US dollar, sterling against the US dollar, they had some kind of rejection last week. If this event will strengthen the US dollar, we're going to see nice downtrend moves on the lower time frames, and we can take advantage of them. On Thursday, during the Asian trading session, volatility liquidity is expecting to be as usual. 1 hour before the London Open in the UK, the gross domestic product will be reported, and the expectation shows that from 0.2%, it can go down to minus 0.1%. That's 0.3% decrease. So another implementing factor, if the sterling will get weakened, and by that time the US dollar showed some dominance in the market, we can use also the Great British Pound against the US dollar to continue some downtrends. Next one, in the US, during the euro trading session, the PPI for the month will be reported. The expectation shows an increase from minus 0% to 0.2%. This is 0.7% increase. Again, US dollar looks healthy from the news perspective, and if it's going to be the dominant currency in the markets among the majors, we're going to keep trading US dollar long and euro pound short, considering always that at that point the technicals still align with the forecast, because now we are building trade ideas based on the technicals and the fundamentals, not the actuals but the forecast. Friday, the last trading day of the week. During the Asian trading session, we don't see any major news events. Same during the London trading session, so we do expect that the markets will move as they're going to take. So we expected the markets to keep moving as per their trend development. And in the US, they will report the UOM consumer sentiment and the inflation expectations. Based on the forecast, there is a small increase, potential increase by 0.3% on the consumer side, and there is no forecast on the inflation side. A conclusion from this week's event, we do expect a strong US dollar, a weak sterling, and if we pair these two, we might gonna get some great opportunities. That's your weekly update. Rewatch each day's event daily to trade with context, and I will see you in the next news brief.